Hello everybody, GrayStillPlays, and we're back with more Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. So you guys were saying, rebuild that one car that we bought. I think that's a cool idea. But the other thing I saw, and I'm totally on board with this, if we're going to rebuild it, we have to do it in 100% parts. We can't just put it together and sell it. I'm not a completionist, and if I'm going to put it together, it has to be brand new. So in order to do this, we're going to have to appease the stack gods. That's right. Let's take some jobs and make some fat stacks of cash. What do we have here job-wise? We do still have this story mode one, which is hilarious. The one where the father-in-law's car fell into a well. What kind of well is this? How does this happen? Like, it says a well. All I ever think about is, like, the classic, like, medieval town well. Back when I used to live up in Jersey, we had a well on our property, and it was a traditional well. Like, it looked like a well that you would see in a damn MMO game or something. Brake problems, sloppy car steering. Actually, none of this is very good. Like, all these ones here, I'm not super impressed with. We could probably do that one there, or maybe the brake one, just to get some jobs out of the way. We're going to need that cash, but none of these here have the cash that I'm looking for. I want a very particular job, usually the gearbox ones. As a matter of fact, what I'm going to do real quick is the pain in the ass ones like this here. I'm just going to, ooh, what is this? Transmission is noisy. You know what? Yeah, I'll take it. That's not the best transmission job, but I love transmission jobs. How's the car look? Looks like crap. Pretty traditional, actually. Over here in the car status, part not discovered. Is it just the regular old gearbox? Probably. Let's see if we can look down here and take a look-see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Right there, baby. Right there. Taking it out for a test drive? I mean, I'll test drive it. We're not test driving this. I know exactly what it is. Let's go ahead and throw it on over by the lift. Over to the lift, damn it. This should be some decent money, too. The gearbox, different jobs usually pay pretty damn good. There's usually only a couple of things that you have to get rid of as well. Down by the gearbox, shall we go? We're going to have to take out, I believe, like the steering rack and such in order to get at it. Let's go check this out over here. Yes. Okay, so very first thing, the front drive shaft, wheel side of the car. Yep, we're going to have to take these off, and in order to take that off, we're going to have to take the wheels off. All right, let's get her done. Hey, starter, you're in my way and nobody likes you. Off with you. Let us maneuver ourselves over to the other side of the wheel area so that we can remove this one. And like I said, this should be a pretty snappy job. If we see transmission jobs like these, this and the muffler jobs, man. Oh, I love the loud exhaust. So simplistic. Right over here. You guys like doing muffler jobs? You guys like doing transmission jobs? Actually, transmission jobs, aren't they supposed to be kind of like a pain in the ass? I don't know. It's kind of cool, actually. There's a lot of legit... Oh, we're going to have to bring it up. There is a lot of very, very legit car mechanics. I saw you guys posting pictures over on Facebook. So cool. Of your shops and stuff like that. That was actually very, very neat. Let us dip deep underneath the vehicle, as we often do. Over to the gearbox. Gearbox! You're coming with me, man. What do you have to tell me? What sort of bounties can you share with me? Ah, yes. 10%. All right, very good. Let us get out of this, go over to this, and purchase ourselves a gearbox with great expediency. Actually, there is a thing over there for gearbox, but I'm going to go ahead and press this. So we're looking for one in particular. It is not none of these, none of these, none of these. It is, however, this one right here. 650 bucks. I'll take it. I'll take it for the money that we shall be making, which should be pretty good. Part mountication. Over to the gearbox. A brand new one for you, good sir. And with a couple of bolts and a little bit of brow sweat, we're going to be raking it in. Getting very picky in my old age. I'm declining different jobs like a mofo. Oh, wow. We have 100% starter? Was that starter in 100%, or did we just happen to have 100% starter on me? I feel like I took that off another car or something. I have no idea. The drive shaft connected to the front axle. There we are. A little bit of wheel and tire usage. So, nope, I was gonna say, are the bolts going on the right way? No, oh well. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I don't know why. You would think that that would be one of the things that they probably would fix by now. Let us mounticate the other front drive axle. C, that is. And this should pretty much handle it. This should pretty much be it. Lock it on. See, these ones do just fine. It's like almost like a mirror image. Like on the other side of the car, the other ones go the other way because it's some sort of mirroring effect. Drop the hood. How we looking? 1,300 bucks? Sure. Sounds good. As well as 100 XP. I want my next level. What sort of jobs do we have waiting for us? General gearbox control and repair in a big old truck. The Castor Earthquake. Looking pretty sweet. What's this one say? That's too much ridiculousness. I'm not dealing with it. And maybe we'll do this one last. But for right now, let's make some space near the main gates. Oh, probably because I'm here. Didn't think about that. So you can't do that. It doesn't move you out of the way or anything like that, huh? All right. That's fine. Earthquake, what do you look like? Do you look sweet? Do you look legit? You do. You've got the same rust problems that everyone else has, which is kind of unusual. Now, didn't it say there was some sort of list over here? Clutch plate, transfer case. Okay. A little bit more to do here. And that's fine. We'll deal with it. I'm going to go ahead and mark all these down. We'll make a list of them for buying purposes, and let's go ahead and rip them out. Look at this wreckage. Right over here, baby. Look, not part mount. I don't know what I'm doing. Look at this wreckage right over here. All right. So we're going to have to remove the shaft. Let us teleport deep into the heart of the vehicle. Hey, mechanics, don't you wish you had this ability to just kind of teleport into the heart of the vehicle? Drive shaft, you're coming with me. Oh, can I get you from here? Oh, it's so far away. Yes. With crazy freaking first-person shooter ability. Oh, I can't get it from here. Oh, no. Oh, there's one left. Got it. I had to kind of go from the side over there. No big deal, though. Once we grab all this, I don't really think that there's going to be that much other crap we're going to have to do. This transfer case. Ugh. Off you go. All right, gearbox. What else do you want me to do? The starter. It's always the starter, man. The starter's always hanging around being like, gearbox, don't leave me. We've been through so much together. Yeah, well, for some reason, the gearbox in craptastic condition, and you're looking fine as hell. And here is all of our clutch release bearings in there, Happy. These should just slip right off for the most part, except for a few bolts over here. There we go. Flywheel's going to be underneath it here once we get past the clutch plate. I think that the flywheel is ruined as well. There it is. And that should be everything. It is. All right, let me go buy all this, and we'll be back in just a second. Last item. Clutch release bearing. Actually, a lot of this was pretty simplistic to buy, quite honestly. Let's go ahead, back up in here, do some part mounting, and we should fire right past this. Actually, I think I just got a phone call. Maybe we'll go ahead and check that out in just a second. Let's do all this crap first, though. Way back underneath the vehicle. What should I find? Where is it? Where are you, you beautiful drive shaft of greatness? There you are. Can I grab you with great expediency? Actually, we're going to have to do all this first now that I think about it. Flywheel on. I'm doing this from really far away. There is no need to quite be this far away. That's fine, though. We got it. It zoomed us in when we finally did the plate over here. Whatever. And then a little bearing. On you go. Slip you on nice and smooth. And look at that shiny new gearbox, man. No used parts at the Casa del Grey. Everything over here is chromed out, looking friggin' slick. Transfer case is doing good as well. Now, I will say, there is a mechanic near me, and they are known for doing very good work. But one of the things that they are also known for is, I can't quite get it. Come on, come here, drive shaft, right there. One of the other things that they're known for is being able to give people insane deals. And the way that they do that is actually by putting either used or junkyard style parts into the car. How do you feel about that? Some guy just wants his car fixed. He doesn't have a ton of money to pay for it. Is it okay using that kind of stuff, or should it only be new parts all the time? I don't know how I feel about it. All right, did we get everything? Looks like so. Let's go check it out over here. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Call it a day, boys. Oh, hold on. There we go. Call it a day, boys. Yeah! 7,200 bucks. We spent about $4 grand, but that's some pretty damn good money for a vehicle that was very, very simplistic for the most part to fix, both in speed and item-wise. Over here, that's too much crap. That's probably a little bit too much for our... Oh my god, look at this, boys. This is the type of job that you take when you've got nothing but time and you want to go ahead and dive real deep into the game. How about this one over here? What do you think? Controlling the car feels loose. So there's something going on with the suspension over here. Loud exhaust, very simplistic. And then a bunch of gearbox problems. The gearbox stuff is going to make us fat loot. That looks like a pain in the ass. Let's go ahead and do this. We should have enough technology at our disposal in order to find out exactly what's going on over here. All right, so feeling loose, loud exhaust, gearbox faults, and then a bunch of gears slipping and stuff like that. Totally fine. Let's go dig deep. You know what? Every once in a while, I like having, well, I already see some problem. Every once in a while, I like digging in here and getting to throw some of my tools to use. We're probably going to want to do a path test for sure, as well as a test drive. Look at that. Everything's looking friggin' slick. Okay, that's fine. How about the OBD scanner? Patron, what do you have to tell me? Mix me up a nice flavored drink and tell me all about the sadness that this car is going through. Ah, catalytic converter, although I probably could have established that just from the look. Electronic meter, am I expecting too much from this? No, I'm expecting something from the electronic meter. Maybe an ignition coil or something? Wait, what am I talking about, an ignition coil? That shouldn't tell me anything about the ignition coils. The radiator, there we are. That's why I'm not a mechanic, boys. That's why I'm not a mechanic. Oh, we're getting a bunch of new jobs over here as well. Let me just check them just to see if... Oh, God in heaven. Yep. Not worried about it. Okay. That as it is, it's path test time. Bring it on over. Move it over to the path test. Let's get her done. And then we'll go ahead and do a little bit of a test drive with it, see how it runs. I'm not a mechanic. I just play one on YouTube, potentially poorly. But I have fun in this game. I think that's a lot of, I don't know, that's a lot of the battle, man. Sometimes you don't have to be the best. You just have to have a good time. And I don't try and be the best, man. I just try and do it to it. And if I learn a couple of things along the way, then damn it, I think my time was well worth it. That's how I feel about it. Oh, suspension. Are you looking craptastic? No, not really. Not really. Front brakes, front suspension. Honestly, it could be a lot worse, is what I'm looking at over here. All right, so all of this was in surprisingly good condition, to be quite frank with you. So let us head over to the track and see what the track has to tell us. I feel like those guys in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, remember those two? I think they were mechanics or something like that. They're like, oh, yeah, oh no, they were the parking attendants. They're like, yeah, we'll take real good care of your vehicle. Oh, yeah. Just driving it right off the course. I feel like I always miss that turn. It did say that the driving was sloppy, though, so, it's true. Man, this thing, got some pick-me-up over here. There we go. Yep, just right through there, right through there. Now we're doing good. God, I hope they don't put damage into this game that you can do on the test track. If they do, I'm going to be absolutely screwed. Coming around the corner over here, through the bumps. Looking good. Take out a couple of cones. We didn't need those anyway. Man, the brakes kind of feel like crap, to be honest with you. I don't know, maybe it's because we're going off-road and it's not really meant for that. Come to a full and complete stop, if you would, vehicle of power. There you go. So after a fairly hectic test drive, where anyone who's not me would probably be losing their lunch as well as their mind at how much we just screwed the car up, the results are in, and the results say yes! There we go. Tie rods. Yes, tie rods. Clutch plates. Good. All right, let's get her done. All right, I'm not going to lie. This one has a lot of stuff wrong with it. We're going to need to take notes on this one. I can't remember all this crap. Oh, tie rods. You're looking so damn beat. Add it to the list. All this is coming off. All this is coming off. We're going to have to do this underneath the vehicle. But the tie rods and stuff, our sway bar over here, this stuff should come off if we just remove the tire. So let's start the tires and get it going from there. What have you done? What have you done to this stuff, sir? Because it is pissed. Hold on, let me go ahead and make a note. I almost, I always want to do the car status. The notes are on this side of the land. There we go. Come on with me, good sway bar. There's no need for you any longer on this vehicle of greatness. Oh, God, look at the steering rack. Is the steering rack screwed as well? The steering rack does look screwed. Only examined by taking it off of the car, huh? All right, we'll do that in a minute. You know, this exhaust manifold is not looking too damn good. I have a feeling that it holds secrets. Secrets of vast value and power. What do you think? You think it's going to come off looking like crap? Sure did. That's good. That's one of the other items that we need. We're getting low. We're getting low. How about this over here? The front exhaust section. That kind of looks pretty bad too. I'm almost sure that's going to end up being part of our problem, children. Once we pull this gearbox off, we should see all kinds of horrors. Yep. Yep. All right, hold on. Oh yeah, the bearings and everything look shot. Okay, hold on. Let's, let me see something real quick. Still missing a few things, but I feel that I know exactly where they're going to be. Let us make notes of this travesty. Well, the steering rack was part of the problem, as was the front exhaust section, as we had expected. So that kind of all makes sense. All right. How we looking now? We got everything? All right, looking good. Yep, looking good. Okay. Excellent. There's that flywheel that we took off. And that is it. Okay, sweet. So let's go ahead and buy the items that we need, and let's make those stacks. All right, man. We're doing it. Everything's going on. Should go on pretty quick, too. Actually, the buying was very simplistic because a lot of this stuff was duplicated. So, like, when I was grabbing it, it looked like a lot of things that we were getting. But actually, what it was the same thing in just different places. So it was like, clutch pressure plate. It's causing this problem in the vehicle, this problem in the vehicle, and this problem in the vehicle. So it looked like 100 things that we needed to buy, but really it was only like maybe 10 or something like that. All right, and like I said, once we get these items on, this thing should be pretty much back in the customer's hands, and greenbacks should be pretty much into our pockets. We'll deal with that in a little bit. We can put in the steering rack over here, though. We put all these drive axles and stuff into, as well as the tie rods up here. There's a couple of things that we can't really hit up here, but a lot of it we can. So let's kind of continue putting it all in as we often do. I see you over there, outer tie rod. You can't lie to me. One little bolt for you, and you're ready to go. Put the wheel on, too. There we go. And this side is completely complete. That's very, very redundant. But it is, in fact, complete. Let us move to the other side and see how much we can get done. Tie rods are slipping right on. Nice and smooth, as though they were freshly greased. As is the outer tie rod. Front axle, on you go. With one big old bolt right there, actually. Sway bar, yep. We're gonna need you. And from there, should just be, yes. Over here, the wheel and rim. Star patterns. We have no time for star patterns. The only thing that we have time for is money. Money and fame and fortune. Although I guess we wouldn't get very famous if people were like, did you know that when Gray fixed my car, he did not use a star pattern? And then I would lose my license. Actually, I don't know if anyone would care or not. Last things last. Starter and exhaust manifold. Two things that are actually very, very easy to fix. Starter goes down here. I can't seem to get it on when the car is way up on the lift. Nothing I can do about that. There we go. And then the exhaust manifold, all we have to do is just swing around the side over here. We should be able to grab it with no problems. What do you guys think? Another 7,000 or so for this job? I would say we've earned every damn penny. There it is. All right, let's check it out. Over here, 12,000. That is our biggest job. That's what I'm thinking. Did you hear the cha-ching? Oh my God, I did. Oh, the cha-ching felt so good too. All right, all this other crap is just too much. So let's go ahead. How are we doing here on experience points? Oh, we're getting there. Let's go ahead and do our story mission. I do want to do it. Our Roadster, plus it looks friggin' sweet. The father-in-law's car. How does it look? What does it look like? Oh man, it looks great actually. Well, what do we have here? It is just a friggin' mess. Oh, hi there. All right. Ooh. Cooling units all shot over the radiator. Looks like crap. Okay, that's fine. Let us start, as we often do, with our tools, because a mechanic's tools are indispensable. Although, I don't know. You guys ever mess around without the tools? Like, just for the hell of it, to see how good your intuition is? Like, I don't know what you call that. Like, almost like raw mechanic skills. You know what I mean? Just like raw dogging it. Seeing what you can find. Oh, this is all looking quite nice. Well, that's excellent, I suppose. Well, actually, it's terrible for me because it means I'm going to have to try a bunch of different things in order to find out all that's wrong. I can already see a lot of exhaust problems on the back end over there. As well as, is that fuel problems? I can't see it from here. Hold on. Close. What are you doing over here? Way over here. Oh, it's those little shock absorbers. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and path test it up. Hopefully it puts, I was going to say, hopefully it puts the hood down for me, and it did. Excellent GPS over here. Looking sweet. Nice sound system as well. Oh, the brakes. Actually, the inside of the car is probably the best looking part of the car. Well, the entirety of the car doesn't really look that bad. Just once you get inside, you see all the corrosion going on. It's a little bit terrible to look at. Lovely plush leather seats, though. And they don't ever worry about putting the top up because the top always stays down. That's the lifestyle, man. Survey says bushing, suspension arms, discs, calipers, damn near everything. Excellent. How much of our car did that manage to get? Probably half of it. Yep, right around half of it. So, per chance, the test drive will get the other half. One thing I do have to remember is to go ahead and move this thing to the front of the car lot. The only reason why, well, I guess you could probably just do it to the lifter as well. Because I think when you come back from your test drive, it's still sitting in the path test. Over to the test drive area. Let's do it, baby. Let's see if I can do any better with this test drive. Now, I always go too fast around this turn. So this time, we're gonna do nice and casual. Wow, holy God. Okay, the steering's a little bit different on this than the last car. Especially when you're trying to, oh no. Especially when you're using your keyboard. There we go. If I cannot hit one thing, we're gonna say that is a major, major victory. Oh, we're doing good so far. Doing real good. Over all the bumps and dips. Oh! Oh, I didn't hit it. I didn't hit it. It counts. I didn't hit any of the cones. Totally counts. We're gonna take the shortcut over here for the brake test. Come around the corner, just kind of come nice and slow. And there you go. A perfect test drive. Perfect test drive on a beautiful, clear, puffy white cloud day. What do you have to tell for me, Mr. Test Drive? Well, Gray, the car's looking like hammered crap. Excellent. I had suspected such a thing. What are we getting call-wise over here? Anything I'd like to take while we're doing this? Nope. Nope. Certainly not. Over to the lift with you, you beautiful creature of blueness. I actually like that color, that like baby blue color. I like that a lot. Lift her up. Well, I guess we will, I guess we'll just start with the radiator. We might as well. Fan housing comes off, no problem, but when the radiator gets pulled, it is looking friggin' destructicated, as we expect. As we turn on all the parts that we're gonna need, this thing begins to look like a friggin' Christmas tree. Look at everything just light up. What a job, man. What a job. How crazy do these get, I wonder? Yep. Looking real good. Real good. Well, let's start with the tires then. I'm going to be making a lot of notes. Lot of notes. All of the notes. Oh my God. Oh, look at this crap. Oh, the front knuckle cover. Actually, how are you doing front? Nah, that's not what I want. How are you doing front knuckle cover and the wheel hub? Yeah, you're looking pretty bad. And the knuckle cover. Okay, so it's all destroyed. Wonderful. Oh, this entire assembly is just garbage. Oh, the knuckle and everything. Outer tie rods. How are those tie rods looking? Yeah, they're looking bad. All right. Notes for days. We're going to run out of paper, baby, unless we're doing this on our tablet. I imagine we've graduated now. We've got to be using our tablet more. See, back in the day, we were using the 1991 computer, but now we spent a couple of our vast thousands of dollars in order to finally buy a tablet, which I'm pretty happy about. Oh, we already got the steering knuckle. Don't worry about that. Let's go ahead and pull it off once we get through the suspension arm over here. Got to lift her up all the way, huh? All right. That's fine. We'll get everything done below down here as we do. Like this rim. I wonder if these rims are shot. The rims are looking pretty crappy, to be quite honest. Oh, yeah. Wow. Holy God. Oh, the muffler. Oh, God. Oh, the calipers. Oh, what have you done? The brake pads that I took off before were actually in fine condition. I imagine these are as well. Yeah, 89%. Okay, so no big deal there. Let's go ahead and make some more notes. We're going to need all this. Almost forgot about the front shocks over here. Let's go ahead and pull it off, because this is very, very beat. So that all had to come with us. Now we're going to have to go underneath the car. Let's lift her up all the way. All right, how many new things have we found? Actually, we found quite a few. Quite a few. We're still missing one there. We got all these down. I'll bet it's just more bushings, if I had to guess. So we're missing about, what, maybe 5 things total? All right. We're getting there, man. We're only missing 2 items. 2 items. What am I... Oh. I haven't taken you off yet, have I? All right, that's fine. Hold on. Let's, oh, and then this suspension arm I haven't taken off either. I am hoping I managed to make notes about all the parts that we needed. Yeah, the bushings are in fine condition. Huh, that's interesting. That was the last 2. Wow. There's everything. All right, let me go spend some money and get this car out of here. What do you say? All right, I think I've bought most of the things. There was a lot. Like, a lot. Let's just go into part mounting and just start mounting everything, because there is a ton of crap we're throwing on here. Exhaust pipes. I mean, this rear end over here was totally ripped off. The knuckle housing, all the way down to the knuckle housing, everything had to get off of it. One thing I'm doing as well is making sure that all the bushings I put on are at 100%. Some people have mentioned, like, there's no... Oh, we need a spring cap, do we? Okay, hold on. Some people had mentioned there's no reason to buy brand new parts for stuff. I know, but sometimes the bushings... It's just, like, it takes more time just to find out exactly which bushing it is. Look at how cheap they are. 15 and $8. I don't care about that. Parts are going on, man. Parts are going on all over the place. Yep. With a brand new set of bushings, you're looking good. That should give us absolutely no problems. This entire piece over here was in fine condition, so it shouldn't be an issue anyway. Brand new shock absorber. Looking pretty sweet over here by the wheel hub. This is actually all this wheel hub area didn't have any issues for the most part, so we shouldn't have any problems as long as it is not on the list. Even if it doesn't meet the 90 whatever percent or whatever it wants from us, it shouldn't matter. Need to pull some springs. Forgot all about them. We're gonna have to put them together. That'll get 2 more parts, I think, that were all jacked up, fixed up. Indeed, the rims were in fact hammered crap. Which is fine. This, I need to take this spring off as well, because it wants 100% on the spring. So we can go ahead and do that. There's actually 2 rims, I think, that were crap. Yep, there they are right there. Both those are going to have to come off. This spring should be done. And I should have a brand new spring to put on here. 100%. Yes, all 100%, all around. That's exactly what I want. And we're going to need to know what type of rims we will want for this. We'll grab that in just a second. The spring can go on first, though, so I can get rid of... Oh, hi there. How you doing, way far away thing? Come on. Let me get you from here. There it is. And with a little bit of mechanic teleportation, which every mechanic has the ability to do, we are set. All right. So now, rims, a bushing, the radiator, and that's it. Got it. Rims come first. Let's do it. Whole lot of balancing going on over here, boys. Whole lot of balancing going on. I can't remember if the combined value of the rim and the wheel has to be 100, or if just the rim as a separate entity has to be 100. I think just the rim as a separate entity has to be 100, and that should be everything that we're going to need. You have not been balanced, and so you shall go forth. Let's test it right now. Will we be able to put it on from here? I think so. Radiator slides running on. Radiator fan housing going on as well. That leaves us with... Let me go clear all this over here. Just a bushing and the 2 rims. All right. Found that final bushing over here, too. How crappy are you, bushing? 1%. That'll do it. That'll do it. I've got plenty of 100% bushings for you. All right. Let's put on the end links over here. This shouldn't give us any issues because I don't think that they need to be at 100%. On go the tires. We'll put this tire on first and find out if this does, in fact, get us all cleared up. Let's check her out right now. Survey says yes. All right. One last thing. Oh, on the back. And we should be good. Hold on, let me see, because we may have to put something else on back here. I know we do. Oh, there it is. Right inside. Wheel hub bearing. Little guy hides on you sometime. Along with the hubcap. And there goes the sport tire. You know what? I'll do it this time. Hold on. There we go. There we go. There it is for you. Just for you guys. How's the car stats looking? 5 grand. We spent a crap ton of money, but that's how it goes. Finish the order. Call it a day. Give us our XP. And we are now level 12. Which means that, and you know what's coming. Time to upgrade the garage. Bam. Yes. Secondary lift. Now we have a legitimate workspace. Toolbox lane over here. Look at this. No more crap-ass computer, man. We got ourselves something legit. Look at this. Oh, yeah, we got a laptop over here. We got a printer with just papers laying all over the ground. Look at how craptastic it is. This actually looks like something I would own. This disorganized. It looks perfect. Ah, the coffee pot. That, to me, is important. We are going to... Oh, we have several computers. Maybe because we're going to have some employees or something. Maybe that's what's going on. Trash can is just about full up with waste. All right. That's going to be it for now. Oh, although, hold on. I have to read this. Where is it? Right over here. The next story one. Bolt Chapman. Good afternoon. I had a small accident on the express road. An 18-wheeler pushed me off the road. I know that the car does not look so great, but I cannot afford anything else right now. It just needs to run. Only has 412,671 kilometers on the mileage. I feel you, man. I know what it's like to just say, just make it run. For the love of God, it doesn't have to look good. It just has to run. All right, guys, that's going to be it for now. The shop's looking good. We've got stacks of cash. I think next episode it'll be time to do that restoration project. We should have plenty of money for it. Guys, hope you're enjoying Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Till the next time, folks, stay foxy and much love.